Welcome back to Top 5 Auto Repairs. How to know you have a bad intake manifold runner control. The intake manifold runner control solenoid or actuator is located on top of the intake manifold, and its main purpose is to control the opening and closing of the intake manifold butterfly valves. By controlling the intake manifold butterfly valves, this will help improve engine efficiency and performance. Driver will notice maximum power at lower speed from going from 0 to about 30 miles per hour. If you have never heard of the intake manifold runner control solenoid or actuator, you can find it on the following vehicle. You can find it on Ford, you can find it on Mazda, BMW, Mercedes, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Nissan, Infiniti, Audi, Volkswagen, and so on. So it is a common part for most modern vehicles, and one day you may encounter this problem. So let's go on to the next sign. The first sign that you know that your intake manifold runner control solenoid or actuator is failing is going to be the check engine light is going to turn on, and you're going to get some sort of intake manifold runner control codes. The next sign that you know that the intake manifold runner control solenoid is failing is going to be noise. You're going to hear noise at lower speed and lower RPM. It's going to sound kind of like a flapping noise, kind of like a ticking noise, a chattering noise. It's going to sound like something is broken in the intake manifold. So here's the next example, and it's going to sound different for every single vehicle from my experience, but this is going to be one of the common noise. As you can see in this picture over here, I worked on this intake manifold runner control for a Mercedes. If you look carefully, there's a piece of rod right there, and that rod broke off from that plastic piece, and that was causing the intake manifold runner to fail. The next sign that you know that intake manifold runner control is failing is going to be engine performance issue. You may notice rough idle. You may notice that when you are taking off from a stop sign and you are stepping on the gas pedal, you may feel like there's literally no power going from 0 to 30 miles per hour and no power at lower RPM. The next sign is going to be poor gas mileage. So you notice you have poor gas mileage, and let's just say the check engine light is on, you're getting that intake manifold runner control codes, you're hearing that flapping noise or chattering noise or some sort of ticking noise coming from the intake. Overall, that's going to be your intake manifold runner control that had already failed. The most common reason why intake manifold runner control fell, number one, is going to be natural wear and tear. The part just naturally fell. Number two, the vacuum line on it is maybe cracked or disconnected. Or number three, sometimes the butterfly valve can become sticky due to carbon buildup and the flap may not open and close properly. And the next common reason, as mentioned earlier, the plastic rod on it can literally break off, and again, affecting its performance. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.